Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and I'm once again late on the party for a new survivor, but I thought I'd just kind of react to the skills of the Weeping Clown, showcased in this video by Identity 5 Community, as usual, because they seem to come out with everything first, even though everybody's already come out with this. I'm decided I'm going to jump on the bandwagon this time, so let's begin. Let's see what this is, as I don't close the window. Okay, wait, let me read this, okay? I can't actually see it in that frame, or that frame. Here we go. Carries a rocket that can propel him forward at the cost of decreasing agility during the dash. If he runs into another survivor while dashing, he can propel them forward together. That's a bit odd. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he's running around kind of like a forward football, and he's taking somebody with him. Okay. Rocket without a passenger will explode upon contact with seen objects or the hunter. And such explosion will push all survivors within the range outwards. Survivors affected will gain 2-second boost, during which their movement speed is increased by 30%. And it stuns the hunter as well? What? Okay, all thumbs. That's just usual for kind of a rescue type character. And he's gonna come just take them away from the gate. So, in essence, they're making forward, but if forward was better. Because if we go back a little bit, right here we can see when he pushes the rocket into the hunter, the little girl is propelled away, but the hunter's also stunned. I think there's actually a skill that I missed here now that I'm looking. So the hunter within range of experience shockwave for 2 seconds, during which their movement speed is decreased up to 50%. If the hunter is near the explosion center, the hunter will stun for 2 seconds instead of a shockwave. So it literally is just forward, but better. Now, I'm not sure if this rocket is rechargeable. I would imagine it isn't. If it is, then that's... I don't even know what to say if it is rechargeable, but you can see clearly that he's coming in and just going to make basically all the difference that a forward could make during a chase. And a 2-second stun is not a stun to like laugh at either. Like, that is a fair stun. It doesn't sound like a long stun, but when you're actually playing the game, that can buy you a lot of time. And this can be good for like rescuing and whatnot. Basically just everything a forward can do. But then he also has the advantage of being able to like scoop people up on his rocket, which is very strange. We can see it here. He just takes them along. Now, this could also be a bad thing, because you could have probably also used this to grief your team and just take them away to the hunter, unless they can get off the rocket whenever they want to get off the rocket, in which case that's even more broken if used in a proper team. That would be horrible. Oh man, just okay. Let me rant. Let me rant real quick here for a second. Like, dude, the developers, NetEase, Joker Studios, whatever, like, please stop putting in better versions of characters into the game. Like, I've talked about this before when it comes to Clown, the Joker, and the newer Hunter of Breaking Wheel. And Breaking Wheel is basically just a modern day Clown. He just does Clown's job better than, that Hunter can do it. And that is just a great example of power creep in the game. Is, the Clown used to be really, really good. Smiley Face, he used to be like S tier. And without receiving any major buffs and nerfs, he has just slowly fallen because of the amount of power creep that's in this game. To the point where he's just not that great. And now there's a better version of him in this stupid Wheel Man that people ship for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, this kind of seems like the same thing to me. Forward is still really good and all, but this just seems like a needlessly almost copied version of Forward. Like, obviously, I don't know anything about the rocket's durability. I'm going to go check and see if I can find anything about that. Okay, so I looked a little bit more on YouTube and just some random websites, and it looks like he has 3 rockets that have basically infinite, or not infinite, but just a really long dash time. More than you would ever really need. So yeah, this... basically, I would say it's about the length of an entire forward football, just one of those rockets, and he can use it 3 times, not just until he runs out of football. He just seems like an upgraded version of Forward to me. Like, I was thinking maybe he only gets 1 or 2 of those rockets, and then, maybe Forward is a little bit different because then he can just, use the football. But a lot of the times with Forward, you only really use the football about 3 times, so... Okay, hi, this is editing, Yo7 here, currently editing this video, and I just realized I forgot to say, because I'm stupid, that this has a cooldown of 20 seconds, which is, substantially more than Forward, so, the OG has, I guess, the advantage there, I guess. But yeah, popping in to say that before you yell at me in the comments. Now back to Past Me. And this can be used to distance yourself a lot more and better than the football. There doesn't seem to be too much risk of, or less risk even of crashing with it. I don't think you can crash with it, but I could be wrong. I haven't played the character. But I think you just literally glide along objects. You don't actually come off the rocket. So it's usable with bad ping, I guess, which is nice. But basically, you could use this and just carry your teammates and yourself away and get so much distance against a Hunter. And there's not a whole lot it seems they could do unless it's like, Chip Hunter, which maybe they can hit you with a chip attack, and maybe that knocks you off the rocket. I don't know if that knocks you off the rocket. But yeah, no, this... I really liked The Novelist and Little Girl when they came out because I thought they were at least interesting, new, different concepts, but this character really feels like it's just copy-paste of Forward, but better and easier to use with bad ping. I don't know, maybe there's something that I'm missing, but that at least that's my first impression of it. I'll probably put out another video to try and, squeeze as many views out of this viewer base as I possibly can, but yeah. Also, as this is the end of the video, I should probably mention I broke my keyboard on my computer, so that's awesome, and I'm probably not going to be able to do a lot of the normal videos I was doing because I don't have any gameplay anymore. I have 3 pre-recorded ones, but so we're just gonna do kind of videos like this, more me talking and whatnot, over, actually playing the game, which is super frustrating. Also, that's obviously going to mean I'm taking a hiatus on Twitch for a while because I can't move characters around. I can't really play video games too well. Of all the keys to break, it was W and S, which is very frustrating, but anyway, thanks for watching. Click links in description, and peace.